You're gonna be a rich little bastard.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Texas Longhorns.
They got real shoulders for tablets, right?
I think so.
You know, like the mats that you can lay it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your tablet's got to be able to, like, it's got to be compatible for it to work, right?
Yes. I want to say that the ones that are like, they have one where it's like a keyboard mat.
Right.
So you might be able to use that one.
Well, do they have ones that don't matter if your phone's compatible or not, that'll charge your battery? Oh, yeah, let me look at it. Yeah, because I think I'm going to have to get that, girl. This motherfucker. I think my daughter jacked up the port, man. But she had the tablet the other day, and then that shit went. All of a sudden, this shit ain't charging now. Like, what the hell? Bro, this shit is about to die.
There's one.
You said there's one? There's one.
It's for Samsung Galaxy.
Samsung Galaxy?
Yeah, I don't know.
What about ones for tablets and stuff like that?
It's not done. Walk like that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. Excellent secretary.
Secretary.
Excellent secretary. Yeah, you'd be an excellent secretary.
I used to be a secretary in school for the JLGC that I was in. It was fun.
Some JLTC.
But our school didn't have it for a long time. Like, we used to have it whenever my dad was in school. And to put in perspective, my dad was the first black person to be on the football team. So, so they had JLGC back then, and then class that I was in, we got it back for our school, but it was our junior year, and everybody was trying to do it for like gym classes at our school, so they didn't have to take gym. The people that wanted it was just me and my friends. We were all like ROTC kids, like before we even had ROTC, and we got to go to the school next to us in our district, and it was like a 10-minute drive, and I think we only got to be in it for 2 years, and everybody in our grade moved up to a high-ranking position in a position of like authority, like within that year. Thank you for the gifts. Like
That's like he down there throwing his shit.
we was in there. I was like third. I was fourth in command, and then I think 2 or 3 of the people that I was in class with, we rose up to like squad leaders and stuff like that. They were all like hardcore for shit. I was too at some point, but then senior year came, and I was like, fuck it. But I had to know like all the cadets' names. I was putting people's awards in the computer. I knew how to work all that system and shit. It was a lot.
What's that thing?
Hell no. That's why I was like, oh. I didn't know all these people's names and shit. I'm supposed to be like enjoying this at school. No. Not at all.
Well, you said fuck that shit, huh?
I did it the rest of the year, and the man tried to get smart with me and say something about, you were so good last year, you just fell off. And I said, sir, you still put me in this position.
That's funny.
And then, like, a year later, like, after graduation, like, all my friends said, like, I still did it.
The missed 51-yard field goal now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Thomas back to pass. Pressure coming. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. He doesn't have to take a chance. Great beat ahead of the sticks.
Leaves it with the back. And the Tigers will keep this drive going.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That's for the kids.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Pretty nice as a defense.
The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Thomas looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short.
Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. He just didn't have... LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
And a great job by this defense.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Thomas back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Buys a little extra time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. A 1st down for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't
He dropped the ball. Oh my God.
Pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. LSU right back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The offense in hurry-up mode.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Thomas looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's back breaking. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try